just like I alluded to last week, and which I will double down on now, I believe that people within that company betrayed Charlie. Okay?
Something strange is happening inside Turning Point USA. And if Candace Owens is right, this wasn't just a tragedy, it was a betrayal. Today, we're breaking down how Candace Owens has blown the lid open on Charlie Kirk's death, claiming it wasn't random at all, but something planned, something known, and possibly something covered up from the inside.
Because if we aren't accepting the narrative that that distance didn't pass through, and yet for whatever reason the feds scrambled to repave that area.
Even cut all her hair off and ended up being Miss USA. How does that happen? How do you go from sports to Miss USA? And then they meet at a Turning Point event in 2018, where she's interviewing for a job for Turning Point. Solidified. I got a feeling there's more to the story here.
All right, you guys, happy Monday. Erica Kirk, man, she really is just the moment. The speech that she gave, everybody was just wowed by her. Erica Kirk is at the head of Turning Point USA. Because just like I alluded to last week, and which I will double down on now, I believe that people within that company betrayed Charlie. Okay?
It started with a single statement on The Candice Owens Show. She claimed that before he died, Charlie Kirk told multiple people he thought he was going to be killed. 3 sources told her this, 2 with written messages from Charlie himself. 1 was even a major TPUSA donor. According to Candace, the day before Charlie died, he told people, "I think they're going to kill me." And what's even more shocking, she says those people haven't come forward yet. Candace called on them directly. If you are good, if you loved him, now is the time to speak. Then came the footage. Candace claimed she received a tip, live, on air. A woman said the FBI was hiding doorbell camera footage from the neighborhood where Kirk was shot. And in that footage, a woman was seen with the alleged shooter, Tyler Robinson. But here's the kicker. Candace says the FBI hasn't even acknowledged that the footage exists. She described another video, showing a man taking down a security camera just 4 minutes after the shooting, directly behind Charlie's head. Candace claims she personally recognized him, spoke to him, saw the footage, and was told not to release it publicly. Why would anyone take down a camera minutes after the attack?
I want to say one more thing rather explosively. 3 people told me off record. 2 people who have this in a written communication from Charlie. 1 who is a Turning Point USA donor, and I would say very much one of the white knights in this. The very day before Charlie Kirk died, he expressed that he thought he was going to be killed. He told these people, "I think they're going to kill me." Okay? He did not express that to me, so I am telling you this based off the testimony of 3 people. And I am saying this because I hope that these people, who I think are good, will be inspired to come forward with that. Now, again, those conversations I had were off record. I honor that. If I say it's off record, it stays off record. But I'm hoping that watching what I am doing and feeling the energy that is rising across the world for people who want to know what the heck happened on 9/10, that, they will be brave and they will say, yeah, Charlie did the day before he died think that he was going to be killed, and maybe tell us, who is they? Well, for once and for all, who is they? Who is the they that he thought were going to kill him?
After that, TPUSA's own spokesperson, Andrew Cavett, tried to calm the storm. He said the reason there was no exit wound on Charlie Kirk's body was, quote, a miracle. Candace didn't buy it. She called the statement manipulative, accusing TPUSA of using religion to silence questions. Yes, the conservative base is full of Christians, she said, but it's also full of hunters. People who know how bullets work. Even Alex Jones weighed in, ridiculing the idea that a .30-06 rifle round, traveling at nearly 2,500 feet per second, could stop inside someone's neck. Online, the backlash exploded. Miracle started trending for all the wrong reasons. Then came the contradictions. Kash Patel promised a full and transparent investigation. He said the FBI was exploring every angle, from text messages to trajectory analysis. But Candace found a hole in their story. They said a nearby plane's transponder had gone offline by accident, but the plane's owner, Derek Maxfield, went on Instagram and admitted they turned it off on purpose, with permission from air traffic control. So it can't be both. Either it was signal loss, or it was intentional. Candace called the investigation a gaslight. She compared it to the lies told about Epstein and demanded that ordinary people, not federal agents, uncover the truth. "Let the mom sleuths take over," she said. "They'll do a better job than the feds ever will." And just when things couldn't get stranger, they did. Candace claimed she found evidence of underground tunnels and pipelines directly beneath the site where Charlie Kirk was shot. She said old photos show hatches and access valves near his chair, part of the university's irrigation system. Soon after the incident, the area was repaved by federal workers. Why so quickly? Was it just maintenance or a cover-up? Candace admits she isn't a ballistics expert, but she said the angle of the shot made her wonder if it could have come from below. But the most controversial part of all wasn't about the feds. It was about Erica Kirk, Charlie's widow. Just 8 days after his death, TPUSA's board named her the new CEO, claiming it was Charlie's dying wish. The speed of that announcement set off alarms. Charlie's parents didn't attend the press conference. And online, people began asking, was this a power grab? Erica's first social media post after his death went viral. "You have no idea what fire you lit in this woman." Some called it strength, others, a warning. At Charlie's memorial, Erica stood firm, calm, confident. No tears, no hesitation. And for many viewers, that calmness felt off. Then, the internet started digging into Erica Kirk's past. Former Miss Arizona USA, law degree, doctorate, former basketball player, Romanian roots. She met Charlie at a Turning Point event in 2018 while interviewing for a job. They married quickly, and now she runs his organization. Candace and others pointed out Erica was 5 years older, highly educated, and incredibly strategic. To some, she's the perfect MAGA woman. To others, she's a honeypot. A woman used to manipulate and control a man in power. Either she dumbed herself down, said Candace, or she was planted. There's another layer to this: Israel. Candace claims Charlie Kirk's position on Israel had shifted dramatically before his death, and that this change angered major donors and political allies. She says an intervention was staged in the Hamptons by billionaire Bill Amann, who allegedly threatened Charlie over his views. Shortly after, Netanyahu himself invited Kirk to Israel, under what Candace calls duress. Then, after Kirk's death, the New York Post and Jerusalem Post published letters supposedly written by him expressing deep love for Israel. Candace questioned their authenticity, asking for timestamps, emails, or proof. She said, "If TPUSA really stands for truth, why are they hiding it?" The hashtag Utah cover-up began trending. Was Tyler Robinson a lone shooter or just a scapegoat? Authorities claimed he acted alone, yet the investigation felt rushed. Within 33 hours, Robinson was named the suspect, and Erica Kirk was leading the organization. Meanwhile, Candace said she was reported to the FBI and CIA for spreading conspiracy theories. She laughed it off, saying, "If I go down, I'm not going to prison alone." And now, all eyes are on October 30th, 2025, the date of Tyler Robinson's next court hearing. Was he really the shooter? Did someone help him? And is Erica's calm demeanor the strength of a widow, or the mask of someone hiding something? Candice Owens says one thing is certain: the feds are lying to us, and the truth, whatever it is buried under layers of fear, power, and betrayal. Until then, the world waits, and the questions keep growing louder. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit subscribe, stay curious, and keep your eyes open. Because in this story, nothing is a coincidence.